Hello and welcome to this quick video that's going to show you some tips and tricks for organizing your online college course life. These are all things that I use and I hope that you find them to be useful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first thing that I want to show you how to do is how to download Office Suite from your eRater account. If you log onto your eRater account, select on whichever device that you use, a Mac or Windows, and then you're able to download the Office 365 suite. This is going to have everything you need from Word to Excel to maybe even Publisher or something like that that you would use. All of these are going to be here. You simply click install Office and they will all download. Once you do that, you are able to have Word on your computer. One of the great things about this is you can actually link up your files folder with your OneDrive. And so all are going to, or you're going to see in the top right-hand corner, let me see if I can get my mouse going here. You're going to see in the top left-hand corner an autosave function. If you want to save a document to your OneDrive, it will automatically pop up in your folders tab. So you simply click on your OneDrive. You can click in your English 2 folder, name it whatever you want, and then hit save. And that autosave is going to turn on. That means anything that you type is going to automatically be saved. This is going to be a lifesaver for you one fateful night. The next thing that I want to show you how to do is how to create folders in your Outlook. I already have several folders that I use. I have ones for tech announcements. I know that we get a tech announcement email like every single day. And so I have a folder for that. I have a folder for tech football promotions. This is just going to be at the bottom of your email. If you go down, it'll say folders, and you can create a new folder. It's like that, no problem. If you make a folder that you accidentally don't need, you can simply delete the folder. Once you've created that folder, you can do something that helps kind of keep your inbox a little bit more streamlined. So here I have football announcements. I don't need to see these all the time. And so I'm going to right click on this and go to advanced options or advanced actions and create a rule. So I always want to move emails from Texas Tech football to my Texas Tech football folder. And it's going to be all the way down here. Whenever I hit OK, I can select this little check here where it says run this rule in my inbox. That means any emails that I've gotten from Texas Tech football will automatically go into this folder, and any future emails I would get from Texas Tech football will automatically go into this folder. I do this for our tech announcements that we get pretty much every single week, several times a week. This just makes it a lot easier for me to know where those are whenever I want to go look at them, but they don't clog up my inbox. I want you to do this so that you can see the more important emails that are coming from me and your other instructors. The next thing that I want you to do is, or to teach you how to do, is to create a signature for your Outlook account. This is something that automatically populates at the bottom of your email, so you can type an email and you don't have to worry about signing off. I would recommend putting your R number here if you have one. If there are any credentials, I will say that anything that you send in Texas Tech email is considered public. And so I would not recommend putting a personal phone number or a personal email in your signature. And I also would not recommend using your emails for anything personal that you would not want to be a part of public record. If you go to settings, you can create your email signature simply by typing in the search box email signature. And you can compose however you would like. I'm sorry, hit new signature. You can compose it with your name. You can change the default font that you use if you so choose. I recommend choosing something that is still legible. You can change the size or the color of your email, but I would make sure that it is professional looking. Whenever it comes to the messages that you write, you can also change your font size, color, etc. You can choose to have reply or reply all as your default. I recommend doing reply as your default. You can set how long it takes to undo a message. So if you accidentally send something and you don't maybe want a little bit of time before it actually sends, you can actually undo that sending. Just for 10 seconds is the cancel time that you'd be allowed, but it can be helpful sometimes. Joyful animations, all these things you can look at in the future, but that is really helpful. The next thing that I want to teach you is how to organize your Blackboard courses. So if you go to My Institutions on the top left-hand side of your Blackboard page, usually you see a long list of courses. Same here. If I were to show every course that I have been a part of, it would be very extensive. And so the way that you can do this, let me go back really quick. You can go to the little gear on the right-hand side of the box, and you can group by term. And so you can have all of your courses from different terms. And then say you only want to see your courses from one semester, you select that single semester, hit submit, and then those are the only courses that you would see. You can also, if you don't want to group by term, select individual courses. So I only want to see the courses where I am an instructor, not the courses where I am enrolled. And so I will select the courses where I'm instructor, submit, and then I'm only seeing those courses. Pretty simple, but it helps keep your whole life organized. You can do the same thing on your My Institutions page as well with your courses. Something else that I want to point out is your calendar. This is a tool on the left-hand side. If you select it, it will show you a calendar with all of your classes' due dates automatically uploaded into this calendar. You can select the dates that you want. So say I only want the unselect all. I only want to see things from my spring 2022 1302 courses. Then I can select that. Now, granted, it's not going to show it here because that was last semester, but if I go back to say March, you'll be able to see the different projects that were due and when. Another great thing is you can click on those and it will give you the due date and the due time a little bit more full. Unfortunately, you can't actually go to the assignment from the calendar page. You still have to go into the course, but that's a really helpful tip. Once you get into the course, I do want to show you how to navigate this left-hand panel. Sometimes it is hidden, and so you have to unhide it. You have your course homepage. I send out announcements weekly. You can also access your course calendar here as well, and it will show for this class. And you can access your grades here as well. Pretty self-explanatory, but something really cool is you can see how a project is weighted. For all the process work, it's going to have different assignments are weighed differently. If you're curious about that, this is one place where you can find that information out. There's also going to be several resources on this left-hand tab that I provide if you need them. It's a good place or way to access your discussion forums as well. The next thing that I want to show you how to navigate is the Discord page. So this is something that I'm trialing this semester. I've created a discourse for our course. And this is going to be a place where you can have a little bit more social interaction beyond the discussion board post in Blackboard. This is not mandatory. You do not have to participate, but it can be helpful. And so the way Discord works, you'll download the app. I'll send out an invitation to anyone who is in my course. And so you will, from that invitation, set up your Discord however you like. You can change your nickname per server. And so say that you already have a Discord account, but you would like to keep things a little bit more professional. On this Discord, you can change your name so that it is whatever you want. And I have instructions in Discord on how to do that. You can also upload any pets and fun that you have. This is to help make things a little bit more engaging for us as a peer group. You can simply choose a picture if you want. You can upload that. You can say, this is my sweet kitten Roo. And you can post that. This is my kitten when she was just a little thing. She is now 2 years old and I love her so much. But this is one way that you can engage with your peers and have some more of that social interaction. I also have a text channel for questions and crowdsourcing. And so if there's something that you want to ask a peer that maybe you can all ask together, this might be a really good place to come with that question. I'm not going to look at this just super closely. So if you do have a very pressing question, email is going to be the absolute best way to contact me and get that question answered. You'll notice both of these text channels are unlocked. Anybody can post in them. I'm going to have writing groups available. If you indicated on the survey that is due at the beginning of this course that you are interested in joining a writing group for this semester, I will place you in a locked writing group that you'll be able to access. This is something where you can talk if you want by unmuting yourself. You can share your video if you so choose or not. You can share your screen if you would like to, and it will show the different screens that you have open, the different tabs you have open. But this is going to be a place where you can come together, you can talk about your writing, and then you can actually hold one another accountable and write for several hours at a time and really engage in those discussions. When you are done, if there's anyone else in the group, if not, then you'll be in there alone. When you are done, you just simply hit disconnect to leave that group. That's all that I have. I hope that is really useful and helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions.